Hey everybody! Today
Hello.
we're going to be talking about how to conquer the demons of discomfort. So let us know, have you ever felt like maybe you're out of your league or you got tossed into the deep end of the pool and you're just barely treading water, or maybe you feel like you're even drowning? Um, we totally get it. And if that's you, we've been there, and today's episode or today's video is just for you. So if that's you, drop me a hashtag uncomfortable in the chat below, and let's get into it.
Yeah, so we're Jill and Levi Hunsaker from jillandleviHunsaker.com, and we would love to hear from you. So if you'll let us know where you're joining us from, or what just happened.
I was just bringing up the comments so we could actually see. I confused her.
Well, that was fun. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, if
Jill,
you're
Jill and Levi Hunsaker with JillandLeviHunsaker.com.
if you're watching this later, then put in the comments hashtag replay.
Yeah, and let us know where you're joining us from. We'd love to connect with you live if you're here with us, and come back and connect with you in the comments if you're catching the replay. So just make sure you're interacting because we like being interactive. So, conquering the demons of discomfort. So, what we're going to talk about today is it's going to be a 3-step process of how you get over the demons inside your own head of being uncomfortable. And that's actually the first tip of conquering your own demons of discomfort is get comfortable being uncomfortable. So the way that I like to think about this, Simon Sinek talks about imposter syndrome, and there's a lot of people that talk about it, but that's the one that comes to mind most for me. But that imposter syndrome, I believe, is the best possible place for your business. That means that you've taken a leap of faith, that you've jumped into that deep end where there's actually somewhere for you to go, that you're not just going to hit the bottom right away. There's actually somewhere for you to go in your business. And so jumping into that deep end is a really good thing. And just being uncomfortable and realizing that anytime you try something new, there's going to be some sort of discomfort.
It's true. I've had my fair share of uncomfortable moments
I think we all have.
when learning new things, which, I'm not alone. Um, the other day, I actually was on the phone with my mom and I was cooking, and our 10-year-old son said, "Mom, don't burn the bacon." And my mom overheard him and she just started laughing. She said, "Why are you worried about her burning the bacon?" And he says, "She burns so many things." And
It's okay, I burned the bacon the other day too.
and it's true. I have set off the smoke alarm more times than I care to count in our marriage. But I also have learned how to cook things that we can enjoy. So I think the point of that is that we're gonna fail, and we can either continue to beat ourselves up and listen to the demons in our own mind. I had plenty of times doing that. So if you've experienced beating yourself up over mistakes, it's normal. But I love the quote that says, making mistakes is just proof that you're trying. And so, with failure comes success and learning, and the key is to not just get stuck in that negativity of yourself.
Yeah, and I think it's learning how to minimize the time. Like, you're gonna feel whatever you feel, right? We are emotional creatures. I use the term creature because I feel like I'm just a creature sometimes. Creature of habit, a creature of I don't know. I can't think of another word, but creature of habit. But as we're learning things and trying new things, we're going to be uncomfortable, and and that puts us in a vulnerable spot. And nobody likes to be vulnerable. Like starting these videos, as we started going live on our page a lot more, I really didn't love it, but I know that live video is one of the best ways to connect with your audience. And I know Jill didn't love it very much because she fought me every step of the way.
I can be stubborn.
But like when it's all over, you're going to be like replaying things inside your own head. And don't let those demons get you down, because the fact that you actually have something that you're saying, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done this better, like, or I should have, like, don't shit all over yourself. So that's what Jill's dad says all the time, and I love that saying, because you don't want to shit all over yourself. Nobody likes to get shit on themselves. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. I wasn't planning on talking about that, but anyway, as you are going through that, you're gonna have those moments, and it's okay to have those moments, but don't stay there. Like, the faster you learn to get over those, what does Brene Brown call it? A vulnerability hangover?
Oh, yes. That happens to me so often.
So the faster you learn to get over those vulnerability hangovers, the more speed you're going to be injecting into your business, because everybody's going to have those moments where you're just like, dang it, I wish I would have done this better.
Yep. Or feeling like you've just wasted your time because you've been doing it wrong all along.
And maybe you have to go back and start over again.
Yeah, but it's not a waste of time because you have learned and you have progressed.
Right. Okay, so get comfortable being uncomfortable. That is the first one. Step number 2. Okay, you're going to, in your discomfort, there's going to be a state of confusion. And this confusion is also a great place to be. Uncomfortable is a great place to be in your business. Confusion is a great place to be in your business. But we're not going to stay there. So what do I mean by confusion? Well, maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel like, what's been going on the last year, you didn't know what to do to grow your business. Maybe you feel like you want to take your business online, but you don't know how. Maybe you feel like you're following your upline's advice, but it doesn't feel authentic to you. By the way, all of these things are where I was.
Yeah.
When we started this online journey. But this right here feels way more authentic to us than anything we've done before.
Yeah, so confusion. For me, it's kind of like that moment where you're like, what was wrong with the way I did it, or not wrong, but ineffective the way I did it, and how can I change that?
Okay. You're jumping ahead maybe a little bit.
Oh.
So, any other thoughts on being confused?
Confusion. I've had my fair share of that as well. Yeah, I think you just gotta not get stuck in confusion for too long either.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is to recognize that there is confusion, and don't make sure that you are not confusing confusion and despair. Like, just because you're confused at the current moment doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. Like, it's not time to give up. It's not time to throw in the towel. It's not time to be, to quit your business. There are so many possibilities out there when you take your business online. But that discomfort and being confused are a great springboard into our third tip.
If you think about it, without discomfort and confusion, you wouldn't change a thing, right? You wouldn't think that you needed to.
If you're fat, dumb, and happy, then you're just gonna stay that way. Trust us, we've been there too.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the next step is curiosity.
Yeah, this is the third step. Okay, so we've been in discomfort, we've been uncomfortable, we've been confused, and now we need to get curious because that's the only way that you're going to get out of the discomfort and the confusion. But I'm gonna give you a little, I guess, temper your enthusiasm, because once you conquer this state of discomfort and confusion, there's the next level or the next step right behind it. So just know that, like, it's going to be there waiting for you, but don't focus on that. Focus on what's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Get curious and think, how might I do this differently to
Yeah.
solve this?
I think even just putting words to it is powerful. So even saying to yourself, that was uncomfortable and I'm confused about what I need to do next, and then start asking the questions about how to move forward, or, you know, how to change perspective or change direction.
Yeah, so as you're getting curious, start asking more questions. So one of our mentors, we were going through a training recently, and I believe he said he learned this from his mentors. So that's the first thing, is have good mentors and make sure that your mentors have mentors, right? So they're constantly learning and progressing and being curious. But what he said is that if you stayed in a state of curiosity, like focused curiosity for 20 minutes, that you can solve just about any challenge in your business. You can come up with solutions and a way to move forward. That doesn't mean it's going to be the most effective solution or right, which we don't really love using right or wrong or good or bad. It's, is it effective or is it ineffective?
Right.
But it may not be like the best possible outcome and results that you're looking for. It could be in the complete opposite direction. But guess what? You tried something, and especially in marketing and online marketing, there's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of testing, because it's not about you. It's about your perfect customer, your perfect prospect. When you can find those people, the interesting thing is you just have to test things out to figure out what really resonates and works with them. And so as you're curious and taking action and evaluating the results and getting curious again, that cycle is actually what's going to help you in your business. But the thing that really stuck out to me and that I learned recently is that 20 minutes, that's all it takes for you to be able to come up with solid solutions if you are asking yourself serious questions and really being curious about solving a challenge and helping other people.
Yeah. I think curiosity is a very effective way to learn. If you look at how little kids are and how curious they
Why?
are about the world.
Why?
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 It's fascinating to watch them be so in the moment and focused on the one thing that they're focused on, and really curious about how it works and why it works. So
Yeah, and I'm just an overgrown child, so we have a lot of fun with that. So if you learn anything, put which of these 3 steps. You can put hashtag uncomfortable, hashtag confusion, or hashtag curiosity in the chat below, and let us know which of your favorite tips. And just remember that you're going to go through these 3 steps to overcome any challenge in your business, in your life. But we're really talking about business, but the principles are all the same. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. Embrace being confused, but don't stay there. And the third tip is be curious and find solutions. And I guess the bonus tip is go do something about it. So,
and we would love to help. So if you have questions or comments, then reach out.
yeah, absolutely. Reach out and drop us, if you want more info on how to take your business online, drop us a hashtag curious in the chat below, and we will reach out to you with more information.
All right.
Yep. So have a great night, everybody.
Bye.